let's move on to another game I like to play called Rapid Fire Questions. I'm going to throw some questions to you. Try
Oh
to give
boy,
me the first answer that comes to your head, and then we can elaborate on it afterwards. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Best John Carpenter movie.
Christine,
Wow. Okay, that's a really out of the blocks, out of the box kind of answer because I was like anticipating Thing, Escape from New York, that kind of thing. But Christine,
I
okay, go
just
ahead.
I just rediscovered Christine. It's on Hulu streaming here, and oh my God, it looks so freaking good. I mean, watching it, the script, the music, the performances, everything, it's like a modern day A24 movie.
Hmm.
I challenge everybody, go back and watch Christine in the highest quality version you can find. It is awesome. I absolutely love it. It is by far my favorite John Carpenter film at this point. That may change at some other time, but I just went through a whole John Carpenter filmography rewatch. I haven't hit everything, but I did Halloween. I did Escape from New York. They Live. What else did I do? Vampires. Uh, Christine is amazing. It is
Mm,
so overlooked. And we were talking about practical effects earlier.
yeah.
The way that Carpenter did the effects, practical effects for this car putting itself back together, which was that they destroyed the car and they used these like I can't think of the name, but whatever, they used like these tools to pull the car in to crash it up. And then what they did is they played it back in reverse so that the car was putting itself back together, but it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like, oh, they just reversed it. When you're watching, you're like, oh, wow, that's amazing. All practical and just smart
Mhm.
filmmaking. And the cinematography in that is so good. Like it just looks so sharp and I just love it. So yeah, Christine for me.
I love that film. One of my favorite Stephen King adaptations, hands down. Um, so I know you're a big comic book guy. Is there a comic book that hasn't been adapted yet to the big screen that you would like to see adapted to the big screen?
Yes, and I'm surprised. The only way it can be adapted is as a series, but Brian K. Vaughan's Saga
Hmm.
I is the comic waiting in the wings that will be like the next Game of Thrones, the next whatever. It will be huge if but it's gonna take a place like HBO, maybe Showtime, maybe one of those, but it's gonna take a budget, and it's gonna take the right creative team. But Saga is just waiting in the wings for a multi-series adaptation that would just be so great. It's just an awesome, awesome story. And anybody that's read Saga will know, and I think agree, it is ripe. And I am shocked, truly shocked that nobody has picked up Saga yet. And if I happen to, find myself within the realms of Hollywood production anytime soon, Saga is a property I would totally chase for a streaming service. It would be amazing.
Um, I know you love Die Hard, so I guess I might know the answer to this question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No, it's an action movie.
Okay, I'm going to ask again because I'm not sure if I heard you right. Because you're the one of maybe two, and that includes me, that has said this. So once again, is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No, Die Hard is an action movie that takes place during Christmas.
Thank you. You know
I
how
don't
much of an
understand
island
this
I've been
this
on my own
whole.
island here. I've been, looking for food. I got Wilson next to me.
We're both stranded on this island now, but hey, we're gonna help
Yeah,
each other.
welcome, welcome. Come, I got some, pine cones. I got some, fire going on. Yes,
I
yes.
get so annoyed with that argument, to be honest. Like people trying to, and even McTiernan said, yes, it's a Christmas movie. And I'm like, I understand you're the
Afterwards,
director,
long
but you're wrong.
afterwards. Yeah.
Um, there's just what correlation does it have for Christmas? Like I guess you can draw all your own conclusions and you can easily make it up and be like, well, John McClane is the savior and these are all like the sinners or some crazy crap. I just don't buy that, and the book that it's based on is not a Christmas book.
Yeah.
Um, Nothing Lasts Forever. It's not a Christmas book. Christmas is just a setting, you know? I don't understand. Like, I don't watch Die Hard and National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or A Christmas Story in the same vibe. It's not, Die Hard isn't part of my Christmas rotation, although I do like to watch it on Christmas Eve, but not because it's Christmas, but because the movie takes place on Christmas Eve. So I think
Mm.
that's cool. It's just kind of fun to watch it as a Christmas Eve movie, but not because of Christmas, just the fact that it takes place then. It's just a coincidental fun thing that you can do, but it makes no commentary about Christmas. It doesn't bring forth the Christmas vibes. It's like, yeah, there's lights. Yes, there's jingle bells in the score by Michael Kamen. There's it takes place during Christmas, so of course, but it is a finely tuned action film. And that is what it is. It has nothing to do with the holidays in that sense. There is no message there. So the message is about redemption for John McClane, and that's it. Redemption for a lot of characters, also redemption for Al Powell, right? That's ultimately what Die Hard is about. It's about redemption, um, and that's it.
Thank you. You're my new best friend. Um, Last one. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or
No,
no?
no,
Yeah. I like you
please
even more
don't.
now. Yep.
Please don't. Listen, I'm not anybody to take away from somebody's enjoyment of how they want it, but if you give me pineapple on pizza, I'm gonna pick it off and I'm not gonna be happy about it. That's just me. But I respect anybody that if that's what you want to do, if you want to mess up your pizza, you go right ahead.
Hmm.
Me personally, when it comes to pizza, I'm kind of simple in a way. I get double pepperoni, double cheese, and extra sauce if I have to, because most of the time they don't put enough sauce on the pizza, depending on where you're getting it from. So I would like to make sure I have enough of all the ingredients I want. There's nothing more annoying to me than getting a pizza that looks like a piece of cardboard where they just sprinkled a little bit of cheese and put two pepperonis on there. So it's
Mm.
not so much that I get extra cheese and pepperoni because I have to have extra. It's honestly so that I know that I'll have enough. Because a lot of times they're like they give you barely any. So that's why I order it that way. And that's how I'll always order it.
Your last two answers has put you in my Mount Rushmore, my favorite interviews in this series. Absolutely. Thank you for watching the Matt's Movie Reviews channel. Please subscribe for more reviews, podcast interviews, and exclusive content.